we cannot allow the very foundations of international law to be threatened. The Russian war of aggression against Ukraine disrupts global energy prices, endangered food security, and sent waves of inflation across the world. The events of February 24th last year brought us back to the wars of the 20th century. The Russian war of aggression against Ukraine disrupts global energy prices, endangered food security, and sent waves of inflation across the world, to the detriment of the most vulnerable, especially in the global south. And it also put at risk global stability, peace, security, which depend on a predictable, rule-based international order. Just 1 year ago, we were poised to face the challenges of the 21st century, which were eradicating poverty, addressing climate change, managing the impacts of digitalization on information flows and on daily life in our societies, handling the advent of new technologies such as quantum computing and artificial intelligence. However, the events of February 24th last year brought us back to the wars of the 20th century. I was in Kyiv last week. I witnessed the hard reality on the ground and felt the strength of the Ukrainians' national spirit among the destruction. The war is a war in Europe, distant geographically from many other parts of the world, which in many cases are facing their own hardships closer at hand. This should not, however, overshadow the relevance of what is at stake. The Russian attack is not simply an act of war or a localized conflict. It is an act against the territorial integrity of a sovereign nation in violation of the fundamental principle of the global order that enables the international community to thrive. And we cannot allow the very foundations of international law to be threatened, without which only military force would be taken into account, and every state in the world would risk being invaded by its neighbor.